What's up, all my little boys and little girls and non-binaries? Didn't say little non-binaries because I don't think I've ever met a little non-binary. I feel like they're always grown up. Well, I don't know. Actually, maybe I just shouldn't refer to anyone listening as little boys or little girls because I don't think my parole officer would like that very much. So I'm going to take that back and just welcome everybody listening. Welcome all my degenerates. I know that none of you out there are probably actual degenerates, but if I refer to you guys as that, it makes me feel more at home, like there's more degenerates like me out there. So just stick with it to make me feel good, all right? It's for my mental. Thank you. Appreciate that. Anyways, this podcast is brought to you by Provo's biggest idiot and degenerate, Taylor Field, who hosts his own podcast, the Provo Exposed Podcast, which is a comedy-based podcast that makes fun of all serious situations and also likes to poke fun at all different types of personalities and people. Everyone. We're so inclusive here at the Provo Exposed Podcast because we will make fun of all groups. Even though this is the first episode, give me time because eventually every single one of you will have been made fun of. And it's all in a good way because it's good to laugh at yourself, right? Because if you take things too seriously in life, then your life's going to be miserable. And that's the intro ad right there. Yep. I do my own ads for my own podcast because that's how we do it around here. I don't have any ads, obviously, because at this point I've got 0 viewers. But you guys are lucky right now that you're tuning in because I'm telling you, I will sell out. And right now I'm bringing to you just raw content that's going to be at its probably best right now. Because when I go chase that bag and dude, I sell out so hard, the content probably won't be as good. So you're lucky and enjoy what you're getting now. Because I'll tell you one thing, I'm taking off, baby. That's my own sound effect too. I did that with my mouth, not edited in. And you knew what it was. It was a plane taking off, dude. No, that was a rocket taking off. We're excited to have you on this podcast in this very first episode. We've been working very hard. And when I say we, hey, guess what? I'm talking about me because it's me, the voice you're listening to. It's me, the entertainer that's keeping you listening, hopefully. It's me, the editor. It's me, the producer. I think that's the same thing, but I don't know. I know that I do them both. Me, the marketer, me, just the absolute showman I am. I gave you guys a taste of what to expect listening to this podcast with that clever little ad I started with, right? And I know I made my original announcement that I'm going to be having guests on, and I still am. And I've recorded some of those episodes. But when I record those episodes and I have those guests on, it's a different type of experience, type of podcast. And I still love ranting. And I want to give you guys these rants, all right? Because if I'm scrolling on Instagram and come across something, I could do a 20, 30 hour rant on it. And that's what I want to give to you guys because it's so easy for me to do. That's just how talented I am. Yeah, I know I sound like an asshole when I say that. Doesn't mean I'm not talented because I am. So with this first episode, what we're going to talk about, because like I said, I was just scrolling on Instagram and I came across people advertising for byusa president. Well, what is that? We don't know. What do they do? We don't know. Do they make a difference? Probably not. But I think it's funny to kind of see how these people have campaigned to get their name out there. So today I got led to the byusa Instagram page, which is where they explain all the info going on about this election thing. And I took an interest. I wanted to see who the candidates were. And I noticed there were 5 candidates or whatever and didn't really notice much about that. And I saw the next post was a whole post addressing a situation because they've been getting complaints. They were receiving complaints about how there were no women running for byusa president. And that's a good point, right? Because if we're shining women out, dude, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. Women can make great leaders, and I believe that. And I'll stand by that stance no matter who I'm talking to. Unless I make a joke, right? But that's a joke. But the funny thing about this is they come out and explain that there's an application process to get onto the ballot. And this year, no women applied. So that's weird because people were complaining, thinking there's some sort of issue that they're shutting women out. So clearly people who were outraged at byusa for supposedly shutting out women, oh, they're not the problem. The problem is your own. So don't start with me there. Dude, I'm all for fighting a serious issue, but don't make problems when there's not problems. Don't try to be a victim when you're not the victim. I don't know. I just thought that was funny. But I do want to get down to the final two contestants. It came down today. I guess that tomorrow is the last day for voting. They narrowed it down to two contestants. And by the time this episode comes out, I'm sure it'll be over. We've got Paul Victor, which is just so not his actual real name. If you see the picture that I'm seeing, because he is straight from India and he is Hindu, and his Instagram handle is Latter-day Hindu. So your name's not Paul and your last name's not Victor. At least your real last name. Maybe you changed it when you came. And he is wearing this kind of the dopest gold silk, most Hindu looking suit coat you could think of. It's not a suit coat because it's so Hindu. For sure not a suit coat. I don't know what to call it. And Paul, I apologize because I want to know what that's actually called because I think it's cool. And I'm not trying to be rude by not knowing the name, but I'll call it a silk gold leopard print suit coat. That's not a suit coat. That is, maybe we'll call it an Indian suit coat. How about that? So there's Paul. And then we've got Tag Durant, which if your name is Tag, then you should get the same, oh, that's not actually your real name. But you look at this guy and he is straight from Kaysville, Utah, white. And so that's when you know, yeah, that is your name, Tag, because that's how parents name their kids around here. After a children's game you play in the yard. Tag, dude, come on. Oh, but they threw an extra G in there to be cute. Tag, or I'm gonna gag. Oh, such a bad joke. Such a bad joke. But, you know, you got to try sometimes. So let's start. Let's look at some of Tag's stuff here. Tag, you're it. Tag, you're it, man. Of course. And of course this guy made it to the finals because people around here think that's a cute campaign. And that's probably the biggest problem here. But anyways, you look on their campaign Instagrams, they run some good stuff, but they have people all throughout of different people advocating for him. And this one, of course, they're all 100% white, except there's this one guy. And supposedly his name is Lucky. Okay. And I was like, interesting. This guy's advocating for him. Let's click on his page. And they refer to him as Lucky, but then his Instagram is James Perry. Not Lucky, right? So let's not do that. And his name is James Perry. And that's so just like Paul Victor. That's not actually your real name because this guy is the most foreign black guy. And there is a difference, okay? If you're trying to tell me there's not a difference between a foreign black man and an African-American black man, then you're an idiot because there is. There so is. And you know this guy's the most foreign because his Instagram has no picture of his face on it at all. And his profile picture is just a black circle. And he's got, 4 different pictures of sunsets. And I said, well, this guy might be fake, actually. Maybe they made this guy up to make it seem like he had a person of color advocating for him. And then I scrolled down further and he's got 10 pictures in a row of just his wrists with wearing different watches, dude. This guy. And I said, okay, this guy's not fake. He's 100% real because that's the most foreign black thing to do is to take pictures of your watches and put it on Instagram, man. And I love that. This guy's my favorite, dude. I wish this guy was running because he'd have my vote, dude. To just not care, or just not even, I don't even know, but just post that over and over with just, it's all different watches too. That's what I respect. I wish it was just the same watch. That would make it even better, actually. You just kept posting pictures of the same watches, different angles. But this guy is awesome, dude. Come on. Are you kidding me? So that's James Perry, who supposedly is advocating for Tag, but 100% he'll vote for Paul. I know it. I don't care what his Tag's campaign says. Paul, or this man, James Perry, is voting for Paul Victor. Because why wouldn't he? Unless Tag's paying him off, which could be the case. That's the most white thing to do, is to pay off refugee votes. Oh, man. And James, or Lucky, whatever your name is, I don't want to assume you're a refugee, but you probably are. It's not a bad thing to be a refugee. So I love refugees. Anyways, dude, my favorite one of his, he's got all these promo videos where he gets his buddies who have super nice cameras and record these videos. But this one, dude, is of him. It's like a Nike ad, and he's dribbling basketball, and he's saying, sports is one thing that helped me find my calling growing up, playing everything from basketball to pickleball. Learn the value of hard work, practice, and how to fail successfully. Oh, well, maybe I was going to make fun of him and say, dude, did you even play like college, or are you just making this up? But like, if he's talking about how it made it fail, then yeah, you probably failed, dude. But dude, just listen to his music on this. Hold on. Come on. And he's dribbling a basketball in black and white, and you don't see his face, just like a Nike ad, dude. Find your voice, because that ad is going to help you find your voice, man. Are you kidding me? Oh, and the sad thing is there's probably people who saw that and thought it was cool. Wow, dude. Wow. That's Tag for you. Tag, you're it, dude. Tag, you're it. Anyways, let's look at Paul for a minute. Paul Victor, representative. And let's see. Oh, well, of course, you click on his Instagram, and in his bio, he's got his real name isn't Paul. So I was right. It is Vyala Kumar. Definitely said that wrong, 100%. But I gave it a shot. And what else can you do? But this guy is actually, his slogan is, "There are no strangers among us. Vote Paul." And he used the Among Us theme, dude. I mean, so the worst, cheesiest, but also such the best if you want to get votes, because people will think that's cute. And, you know, it's better than Tag You're It, because it's got a good message to it. Tag You're It is nothing. But there are no strangers among us. This guy wants everyone to be his friend, dude. I love that. And anyways, you're looking at this guy, and he's got also a bunch of different types of people advertising for him. Let's listen to this guy. It looks like an Asian gentleman. I'm not sure what kind of Asian, but we'll see. Oh, hello. My name is James. I was born in Japan, raised in China. I'm not a member, but the church came to BYU for the ACME program. I grew up playing soccer, but thanks to COVID, there aren't many opportunities to play. So I picked up hip-hop dance, and I highly recommend it. Oh, no, dude. Yes. Dude, the dude dances, so he picked up hip-hop and he dances. Okay, that guy's the coolest dude I've ever seen. This guy from Japan, grew up in China. He loves playing soccer, but because of COVID, he started hip-hop dancing. Are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me? This guy's the shit, man. Wow. I'm already Team Paul already. That's all it took, man. That's all it took, Paul. Dude. And it wasn't even Paul. It was the guy advocating for him. He has ukulele giveaways. This guy's giving away ukuleles to people. Oh, and as he skates on campus, playing the uke. Are you kidding me? If I see a guy skating, but it's not skates, it's like the freeline skates that just have like two wheels under your feet, almost like Heelys, but just they're separate from your shoe. And he's doing that thing, riding smooth as hell, playing the uke on campus. If I see that dude, oh, I'm sorry. I'm the beta around here now, because this guy is the shit. Are you kidding me? How do you compete with that? I mean, who knows? If Tag wins, I'm predicting it now is Paul's winning. Paul's winning. He's got my vote. Yeah, it's Dude, this guy is awesome. For real though? Come on. There are no strangers among us. He said, text me, gives out his phone number. Dude, this guy means it. That's the thing. This guy's not just doing it because his parents told him growing up to be a leader and do all this stuff and get involved. This guy is like truly passionate and wants this. And I respect that. And dude, the best thing, okay, for real, is I go on this guy's real Instagram page, not his advertising one. And the dude just is taking pictures in front of nice cars. The most foreign thing to do. This guy's not faking it, man. This guy is so foreign. And I love it. Oh, dude, and then he takes pictures. Oh, he says he went to New York and saw the Bronx. First time in the Bronx. Totally what I expected. Got to hit up Yankee Stadium. And there's a picture outside of Yankee Stadium of him. You guessed it, because, oh, so foreign. Breakdancing in front of Yankee Stadium. Are you kidding me? This guy is awesome. He's my new best friend. I don't care what anyone says. And he'll agree with me that we are best friends because he's so accepting. This guy is great. I need to meet him. Tomorrow I'm going to go on campus and find him. And I'm going to talk to him for a long time because he's my new best friend. Dude, what? Breakdancing in front of Yankee Stadium? And then, dude, he's dancing in front of the U.S. Capitol in the next post. Come on, the coolest guy ever. Oh, dude, stop this. Stop. I didn't think I could like this guy anymore. Oh, but I'm wrong, man. Because then he posts this post, feeling lucky in Vegas, dude. And it's all these pictures of him in Vegas. And then the last picture in the post is a picture of all the slot machines inside the casinos. This guy wins. My best friend. I don't care what anyone else says. He's my best friend. And Tag, I'm sorry, but you probably know this. If you're any bit of self-aware, you can't compete with this guy. Are you kidding me? This guy better win. And if he doesn't, I might petition. Dude, I might be out there complaining in front of the world. I'm going to start a protest if he loses because I'll be that pissed. Paul for Prez, dude, are you kidding me? And he knows his name's not Paul. And that's what I love. Paul Victor, dude. He probably just made up that last name for this campaign because he can, because he's foreign. And you can make up whatever last name you want. Dude, are you kidding me? Paul's the best. I love foreign people, dude. Foreign people at BYU have to be some of the best people ever. You can't compete with that. The most foreign guy, Paul. I'm so excited for this. And I just started this podcast hoping to just have something to talk about that was current and going on. But now I've made a new best friend and I'm being so serious about that. I'm going to make a post. I'm going to find him tomorrow. I'm going to take a picture with him. He's going to have my vote. I'm going to post it on my story before this podcast even comes out. So you guys don't think I'm just doing it for the podcast. I'm going to post on my story for people to vote for him because this guy is awesome. He's the greatest guy. And I'll campaign for him for free. Dude, I'll do free ads for this guy. Go vote for him. And it'll be past time already for you guys. But just know, I will post this on my story. And it won't even be for the bit. It won't even be for the podcast. That's how you know I'll mean it, dude. That's how you know I mean it. Paul Victor, dude, it's probably good no woman applied because you're running against Paul Victor. Are you kidding me? They knew they didn't have a chance. And so, yeah, that's got to be it. Because this is Paul Victor's he's got this in the bag. And it's not even close. If Tag wins, I'm sure he's a good guy, right? I'd love to have both these guys on the podcast, even Tag. And I know I've been trashing on Tag a lot and I've made best friends with the guy. So one might be a little bit more friendly than the other. But Tag, just so you know, I want to hear you out. Explain you keep talking about how finding your voice and it's just a club. Dude, at the end of the day, your whole Find Your Voice campaign, that makes me not vote for you because I've seen some of the people around here on campus. And dude, quite frankly, we'd be in a bad place if some of these people did have a voice on campus. And I know that's controversial to say, but I can say that with complete confidence. There are many students I know personally that if their voice had influence on campus, it would make for something awful. And so it's probably good that they can't have a voice that's heard, because you're not going to make change, but Paul Victor will. I'll influence more people on this campus through this podcast that currently at the time of this recording, because it's my first episode, has 0 listeners. But dude, watch, bro, because you make these promises. Start a podcast, huh? Paul Victor says, yeah, I'm going to do everything. I'm going to keep everyone inclusive. But also he said, I want distribution of materials all in one place. He said, I'm sick of Learning Suite and Canvas being a thing. We got to pick one and go with it. And you know how many students that means something to, and how many students I can see him actually making that change, because it's material stuff that he can work on improving, not finding people's voice and trying to change everyone's personality. And I mean, there's so much into that to try to find everyone a voice. It's not going to happen, dude. It's not going to happen. And so some voices shouldn't be heard, man. So Paul is the greatest guy and is aware of what he can actually change. And he's my best friend. So if you're my best friend, you're going to make for the best president. That's plain and simple, dude. Plain and simple. But anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about. It's a short episode. Who knows how long my episodes will be moving forward. I'm going to have guests moving forward. I just wanted to put out this initial one to give you guys an idea of what I'm going for. And we're going to move forward. I think I'll have episodes where I'm ranting about little things like this by myself, because I'm able to freely rant more and get out my emotions more without having to worry about interviewing and entertaining a guest, because I respect all guests that come on and I want to hear their insight and learn more about them. And so you don't get my as alpha personality, because I'm not trying to steal the show, because we know I'm an absolute showman and entertainer. And so that showman and entertainer will be shown 100% of the time when I do these things solo. But dude, I'm a respectful man as well. And so when I have guests on, you might not get that same showman that you thought you'd get based on hearing stuff like this in my Instagram lives I've done. Because I'm not trying to steal the spotlight, dude. I'm trying to share the love, share the wealth. So it's going to be a whole different type of me, because I'm so versatile, dude. I'm the most versatile guy around. You think I'm not the most versatile dude in Provo? You're wrong. You're wrong, man. You kidding me? I can do it all. This is my show. I'm the showman. I'm the entertainer. There's no one better. No one. And I mean that, all right? Oh, dude, such an asshole. I do mean it. I do mean it. Me acknowledging I'm an asshole doesn't mean that like I was joking about it. Oh, I'm still being serious. Oh, I'm still being 100% serious. There's no one more versatile than this guy here. Dude, I could put on a show in front of anyone. Dude, I can be so corporate if you want me to. Dude, I'll say the things that are controversial. But if you're asking me to be corporate, say less. I could do it in a heartbeat. You want me to put on a show for some customers? Oh, I got it, dude. I don't have to train. I don't have to get in the right mindset, because I'm that versatile. I'm the most versatile dude in Provo. And honestly, that's probably going lightly. I'm the most versatile dude for sure in the state. And I mean, I'm not going to go beyond that right now, even though I know I'm pretty high up there when it comes to the United States. And I'm not going to say I'm more versatile than any foreign people, because we know these foreign people, and we've talked about them on the show today. Those guys are awesome. And foreign people BYU students, when they're like Paul or they're like James, they're the absolute shit. And they're all my best friends. And dude, I'm going to just start being friends with foreign people. I'm being so serious about that right now too. You guys are going to start noticing I'm only going to start posting pictures with foreign people. Dude, I just love being around foreign people, man. And their English is all messed up, but they're learning it, dude. They're learning it. That's what I love, but I still laugh. And we laugh together, man. I'm going to have so many foreign friends. It's going to be insane. And together, me and my foreign friends are going to expose Provo, because I don't want these foreign kids coming in and adapting to the culture Because being foreign is the shit, dude. You kidding me? Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it. Anyways, this is Provo Exposed. We're going to find all the cool things about everyone. I know that doesn't sound like that's what's going to happen based on the title, but I promise you, that's what's going to happen. And you think I'm going to pull some twists on you. I'll make fun of one group or one person one week, and then the next week, or even the next sentence, they're my best friend, and I think they're the coolest dude on campus. Or in all of Provo. Just like the foreigners, we started trashing on Paul a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Can't remember, because I just remember he's the coolest person. But after a couple minutes, a couple seconds, next sentence, oh, this guy's the coolest guy ever. It's just like that. Who knows? Tag might be my best friend next week. Doubt it. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt it. Because Tag, you're it. Change your name, dude. I'm glad I got you some votes. And take off that NASA hoodie, dude. The guy wears a NASA hoodie in every picture. Oh, I'm frying this guy, dude. Watch him be the president and he's going to find this and kick me out somehow. No, dude. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Learn to laugh at yourself, all right? Learn to laugh at yourself. If you can't acknowledge the cheesiness of Tag, you're it, and you're not self-aware of that, then that's the problem. But dude, if you could laugh at it and you're like, oh, I know it is cheesy, but got the votes, then you're my best friend now. You're my best friend. Because if you know what you are and you own it and you do it for something, do it to get that bag, or in this case, to get that clout or presidency, whatever you want, and you're aware of what you're doing, then do whatever you want. It could be as cringy as you want. But right now, it doesn't seem like you're self-aware, and I may be wrong. And if I'm wrong, dude, I'll publicly apologize. And I don't know how public it'll get, because as of now, this has 0 viewers because I haven't put out an episode yet. So that's that. And that's probably the only time I can say that, because, dude, this thing's taking off, dude. Oh, you think this podcast isn't going to just take all the way off? Oh, dude, you don't think that I'm going to have to rebrand this podcast in a year because it's going to go way beyond Provo and Utah County? If that's what you think, oh, you're wrong. Because listen now, buy stock early in me, because I'm as versatile as it gets, dude. And I mean it. And I know that makes me look like the biggest asshole in the world to say that, but I 100% mean it still. You guys are all here early, buying stock early. I would say thank you, but I'm going to say you're welcome, because you ride with me. I was about to say sky's the limit, but so cheesy, so I'm not going to say that. And I can't think of anything cool, so ride with me and we're going to have a good time. And that's that.